Morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I'm your host, Elliot Pierre. We're going to start today's episode off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
Hey, it's Keith Simpson here. I'm the general manager of Norel Toyota, soon to be Fort McMurray Toyota. Pretty excited for our new dealership. We're here to take care of you. Come on down and be part of our family.
And we are back. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Norel Toyota. We really do appreciate your ongoing support. As everybody at home knows, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job of that than myself. So sir, can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
My name is Trevor Lethbridge, and I'm one of the founding members of Modern Com.
Cool. Lethbridge, that's a fun last name.
Yeah, where I come from, there's a lot of us, but when I moved to McMurray about 28 years ago, I was the only one.
Where are you from?
Newfoundland originally.
What part of Newfoundland?
Clarenville.
Okay, there's Lethbridge is a common name in Clarenville.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, tell me about it a little bit.
Well, my dad has a lot of siblings. There was 17 of them, I believe. And then that's just on the one side of the family, then there's the other side of the family, so.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people with that name.
yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a few.
So when did you come up to Fort McMurray from the East Coast?
It was, when or why?
When?
Yeah, it was 97.
And why now?
Well, I had just graduated high school, so
Okay.
I'm dating myself now, but just graduated high school. My family moved up, and I came up at the end of the summer once the sports and stuff was over. But
Okay.
yeah, and it's Fort McMurray's been home ever since.
Nice. So when you first got here, where did you work?
I worked for a company. Basically, I don't think they're any longer here, but I worked for a company called Infrastructure Systems, and basically it was a surveying company.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got right into surveying. I did that for a number of years, and that took me to a position out on site, and I've been working out on site pretty much ever since, except for the last 4 or 5 years. My office is in town now.
Nice. And so how did you transition into this component of your life?
Actually, it's through Cassie. Right, Cassie and I met and started dating, and and as conversations grew, with her background in the medical side of things, she got me motivated in it really, and started learning and all that kind of stuff. Like she's the brainchild behind Modern Com, that's for sure.
There you go. And I have to assume you've tried out some of the different services here?
Yeah, pretty much everything except for some of the newer stuff that we have, which is some Zen Appeal, it's fancy peels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I did try facial once upon a time, and for me it felt like my nose was pressed into my ear, so it wasn't. I highly commend the people that go through the facial stuff and what they're able to endure.
Yeah.
For sure. Right?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So what do you love to do when you come here though? What's that one thing you're like, I'm gonna do this today?
Change the filters on the cold plunge tub.
Okay.
Or, hang on now, that's what I do most often when I come here. What do I love to do?
Yeah.
Sit in the sauna in the cold plunge and watch UFC.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
Nice.
a flat screen TV in there, and all the apps are there, and Bluetooth it to the sauna, and just sit in there and hog all the time, and bounce back and forth between sauna and cold plunge.
How many times are you going back and forth? And like, what's the timeline?
So we usually tell everybody.
No, I don't care about what you tell people. What are you doing, bro?
Sometimes I'll go for 6 minutes. I think the longest time I've went is 21.
21 minutes
in the cold plunge. I've fell asleep in the sauna and woke up 2.5 hours later, type thing. I felt like a cooked turkey at the time, but yeah. But we use a sauna at home too for a number of years, even before we opened this place, and so it's kind of the same thing. You build up that tolerance, right? And it's different than the saunas that are just dry heat sauna, because like you can spend an hour in this sauna and still be able to breathe. You know what I mean? It doesn't take your breath away, even though you will be drenched.
Yeah.
Right?
What kind of benefits have you seen with the long-term use of the sauna?
Well, it helps with stamina and stuff like that, blood pressure. I know, and it's really like even the mental aspect of it. It's calming, right? Calming, right? Like I think, you know, there's anybody can look up online and see all the benefits that infrared sauna, low EMF, FAR, they can. But I think it's beneficial to individuals as whatever it's needed, right? So some people will like to come and get some of the detoxing from it and all that kind of stuff, and other people come just to get that, like Cassie puts it, that warm hug, that blanket, right? And it's nice, you know what I mean? Like I like the fact that, you know, you can actually breathe in it for a long period of time. Like I can do an hour and a half, 2 hours in a sauna in the infrared saunas here.
Yeah.
After about 50 minutes in the sauna at Mac Island in town, and I'm kind of itching to get out. I'm looking at the clock, counting the seconds type thing. Right?
Yeah, so, definitely.
Yeah.
What kind of heat you getting up in there?
In here? If you keep the door closed, it can reach 145, 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Usually when it's fully heated up, it's usually between 135 and 150, depending on how often you're opening and closing the door and losing the heat, right? So,
right, of course.
Yeah.
And so when you're jumping back and forth between the cold plunge and the heat, how many rounds do you think, like on average, are you doing?
I'll usually do 20 minutes in the sauna, because once you get out of the cold plunge, you got that chill in your bones, right? It takes about 5 minutes, 6 minutes to get that chill out. You're sitting in the sauna and you're like, okay, I'm not sweating yet, right? But then all of a sudden it's like somebody turned on the tap. But I'll usually do 5-6 minutes in the cold plunge, 15-20 in the sauna, back in the cold plunge, back in the sauna, that sort of thing. And
Nice.
you hit what they say as the recommended amounts of both. The contrast therapy between hot and cold on a weekly basis.
Yeah. It must mentally put you in a different place when you go through, when you're done that regime.
Yeah.
Where's your brain at?
I don't know. It all depends on what's on the go that day, really, right? Like, because I'm a morning person, so I'll usually come here in the mornings before the place even opens, and just do a little session and stuff like that, and leave again. But for me, it's relaxing while you're here, but then it just dials you in for focus, really. So.
There you go. So now, Fort McMurray, you've been here for quite some time. What keeps you in this community?
Well, it's home, right? Like there was 30,000 people when I first moved here, right? And I've been here since I was 17. So like I spent, 2/3 of my life in McMurray versus where I actually come from. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what keeps me here.
What bar did you frequent that no longer exists, that you're choked no longer exists?
Diggers and Cowboys, both of them.
Don't get them started.
There we go.
Yeah, both of them, Diggers and Cowboys. Like I can remember being a teenager and stuff, and we would start off at one place, and then, especially in the wintertime, walk right past the cop shop with a couple of beer bottles in your big winter jacket pockets, right?
Road pops?
And exactly, and walk into another bar, and it just, like, there was so many times when we'd actually go back and forth, right? Just, different groups of people and stuff. So,
yeah, it was cool walking the downtown core, seeing people, like it was part of the vibrancy of the community.
Yeah, it's different now. Like back then, there was it was like everybody gathered in one of two places type thing, and everybody was dancing, and you do 12,000 steps around the bar in a night type thing, because you just get off the dance floor and grab a drink and then do your laps.
That's
right?
exactly it. Are your parents still here?
No,
Where are they at now?
they're back home in Claremont.
Oh, okay. Do you get back to Newfoundland often?
I used to. You know, it was a couple of years before COVID, and that we were back. And right before COVID, Cassie and I went and visited them in Florida. They were snowbirds, and then obviously no travel during COVID. And we opened up this place, and it's taken a lot of energy. So
the understatement of the year.
Yeah. So it's you know, there are sacrifices that needs to be made, right, and stuff like that to hopefully be in a better position in the future.
Yeah. So, Tanner just stopped his watch. That means we're out of time. Now, before I cut you loose, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So you have the mic, the camera, the lights. Have fun.
All right. Well, thank you very much for having me, and I hope that if you haven't been to Modern Com yet, please do come there. It is really the idea behind it is to have everything that complements other wellness activities, you know, things that we get all under one roof type thing, right? So it's not about just going to the gym or just doing this or that. It's coming and you know, the vision is to create full circle for all types of wellness.
There you go. Awesome. Well, Fort McMurray with Buffalo, the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for tuning in. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Neural Toyota, as well as Carrie from Patchouli Rose and the beautiful people at Coldwell Banker. Hope everybody at home is having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Hi everyone, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose here at Thickwood Barbershop. If you're wondering what to get your loved one this season for Valentine's Day, I make an all-natural anti-aging skin serum called Good Skin. It's good for men and women, and it's available for purchase here at the barbershop, downtown at the Corridor Shops and Events, and on my website. Thank you for your support.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.